Welcome back to LC Coin World, where we delve into the fascinating stories and value behind some of the most iconic coins in history. Today, we're exploring the 1944 Lincoln Wheat Penny, a coin that not only has historical significance, but is also a treasured piece among collectors. From its background in World War II to its present-day value, there's a lot to unpack about this remarkable coin. Let's dive right into the story of the 1944 Lincoln Wheat Penny and find out why it remains a collector's favorite even today. The Lincoln Wheat Penny, designed by Victor David Brenner, debuted in 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. However, our focus today is on the 1944 penny, a coin minted during a period of significant global upheaval. As the world was engulfed in World War II, the United States faced material shortages, particularly metals, which had a direct impact on coin production. In 1943, the U.S. Mint switched to making pennies out of steel, a shift necessitated by the need to preserve copper for the war effort. These steel cents were issued for just 1 year, but in 1944, the Mint returned to producing pennies in copper, albeit from a unique source, used shell casings from battlefields and munitions plants. This led to the creation of what's often referred to as the shell case cent. While this penny may look like any other copper penny, its material origin is steeped in wartime history, making it a tangible connection to the sacrifices of that era. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1944 Lincoln Wheat Penny. On the obverse side, we see the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln, a design element that has endured on U.S. pennies for over a century. Brenner's portrayal of Lincoln is distinctive, capturing the somber and resolute image of one of America's most revered leaders. Surrounding Lincoln are the words, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1944. Flipping over to the reverse, we find the familiar wheat stalks flanking the words 1 cent and United States of America. This design, referred to as the wheat ears reverse, symbolized prosperity and growth, fitting ideals for a nation coming out of the Great Depression and embroiled in World War II. Additionally, the words "e pluribus unum," meaning of many, one, highlight the unity of the nation, a message that resonated deeply during the wartime period. This classic design remained in place until 1959, when it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial, reversed to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Now, what makes the 1944 Wheat Penny special beyond its historical background? The sheer volume of coins minted is remarkable. Over 1.4 billion 1944 pennies were produced across the 3 U.S. Mint locations: Philadelphia No Mint Mark, Denver D Mint Mark, and San Francisco S Mint Mark. This makes it one of the more common Lincoln Wheat pennies. But there's more to the story. The vast majority of 1944 pennies, however, are quite affordable, making them an accessible entry point for new collectors. Still, well-preserved, uncirculated examples can carry a premium, particularly if they feature a sharp strike or other desirable qualities. As mentioned earlier, one of the most coveted Lincoln Wheat pennies is the 1944 steel penny, which was a rare minting error. As the U.S. Mint transitioned from steel back to copper, a few leftover steel planchets from 1943 were mistakenly struck with the 1944 date. These coins are incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. If you happen to find one of these error coins in your collection, you could be holding a piece of numismatic treasure. In addition to the steel penny, there are other error coins from 1944 that are worth keeping an eye out for, such as off-center strikes, doubled dies, or repunched mint marks. These errors can increase the coin's value significantly, depending on the severity and visibility of the mistake. While the 1944 wheat penny is a common coin, it's not without its value. In well-circulated condition, these pennies generally have a modest worth, typically between 10 to 30 cents, depending on the condition. However, uncirculated or mint state coins can fetch $5 to $20 on the market. The highest premiums are reserved for error coins or pennies in pristine condition, which can bring $100 or more. it's important to note that values can fluctuate based on the market demand for coins, the specific condition of the penny, and any unique attributes it may possess. Professional grading services such as PCGs or NGC can provide a more accurate valuation of your 1944 penny if you believe you have a particularly rare or high-grade example. The 1944 Lincoln wheat penny is a coin that tells a rich story of wartime America. While it may not be the rarest or most valuable coin, its historical significance and connection to World War II make it a fascinating piece of U.S. numismatic history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, adding a 1944 wheat penny to your collection is a great way to hold a piece of the past in your hands. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history and value of the 1944 Lincoln wheat penny. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on all things coin collecting. If you have any questions or thoughts, drop them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Stay tuned for more exciting coin histories and values from LC Coin World. Welcome back to LC Coin World, your go-to destination for all things coin related. Today, we're diving into the history and value of the 1999 Georgia State Quarter, one of the earliest quarters released in the 50 State Quarters program. As one of the first quarters minted in this iconic series, the 1999 Georgia Quarter holds a special place in numismatic history. In this video, we'll take you through its detailed history, design, features, value, and what makes it a coin worth collecting. Let's jump right in and explore the fascinating story of the Georgia State Quarter. The Georgia State Quarter was the fourth quarter released as part of the 50 State Quarters program. This program, which ran from 1999 to 2008, was launched to honor each of the 50 U.S. states with a unique coin design, encouraging a new wave of interest in coin collecting. It was an incredibly successful initiative by the U.S. Mint, with millions of Americans collecting the quarters as they were released. Georgia's quarter was officially launched on July 19, 1999. The state of Georgia, admitted to the Union in 1788, was the fourth state, hence the order of the quarter's release. The 1999 Georgia Quarter highlights the rich history and culture of the Peach State, while serving as a symbol of its agricultural heritage and contribution to the founding of the United States. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1999 Georgia State Quarter. On the obverse side, we have the familiar image of George Washington, which remained consistent across all quarters in the 50 State Quarters series. Surrounding Washington's image are the words United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and the coin's denomination, quarter dollar. This standard design is a tribute to one of America's founding fathers and represents continuity in U.S. coinage. The real magic happens on the reverse side of the quarter, where we see the unique design for Georgia. This side features the state's iconic peach in the center, framed by a ribbon that reads the state motto, wisdom, justice, moderation. The peach, of course, is synonymous with Georgia, often called the Peach State for its reputation as a top producer of peaches. Below the peach, we see an outline of the state of Georgia, with the date 1788 referencing Georgia's admission to the Union. Circling the peach and state outline is a wreath of live oak leaves, the official state tree of Georgia. This elegant design captures the spirit and heritage of the state, blending its agricultural roots with its historical importance in the founding of the United States. The Georgia State Quarter is not just a pretty design, it represents a key moment in American coin history. The 50 State Quarters program was revolutionary for the U.S. Mint because it revitalized the hobby of coin collecting. It made millions of Americans more aware of the coins in their pockets and encouraged them to learn more about the states represented on each. So, what is the 1999 Georgia Quarter worth today? Like most coins, the value depends on its condition and whether it has any unique features like minting errors. Circulated Georgia quarters, which have been used in everyday transactions, typically have a value of around 25 cents the face value. However, because they are part of a popular series, even circulated examples may carry a slight premium if they're in particularly good shape. Uncirculated quarters, which have never been used and are in mint condition, can be worth more. These coins might be valued at $1 to $3, depending on the specific grade and condition. Proof versions of the Georgia quarter, which were minted specifically for collectors, can be worth even more. A proof Georgia quarter in pristine condition might fetch $5 to $10 or more, particularly if it is part of a complete set. As mentioned earlier, error coins are the real stars when it comes to value. Depending on the nature of the error, these quarters can sell for anywhere from $50 to several $100s. While the Georgia quarter may not be rare, it remains highly collectible due to its place in the iconic 50 State Quarters series and its beautiful design. Overall, the 1999 Georgia State Quarter is a must-have for any coin collector, especially those who appreciate the cultural and historical significance behind the 50 State Quarters program. It's not just a coin, it's a piece of American history that celebrates the beauty and diversity of the United States. Starting with Georgia, one of the country's founding states. Whether you're collecting the entire 50 State Quarters series or simply adding unique coins to your collection, the Georgia quarter is one you don't want to miss. Its design, rich history, and the potential for valuable error varieties make it an exciting find for collectors of all levels. Thank you for joining us at LC Coin World. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest videos. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let us know if you have any interesting Georgia quarters in your collection. See you next time, and happy collecting! Welcome to LC Coin World, where we explore the rich history and fascinating world of coins. In today's video, we'll be diving deep into one of the most iconic coins in American history, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar. This coin is not only significant for its design, but also for its tribute to one of the most influential American presidents, Dwight D. Eisenhower. This video will take a look at the history of this coin, its value, and what makes it a special addition to any coin collection. Let's get started. The Eisenhower dollar, also known as the Ike dollar, was minted from 1971 to 1978. It was the first dollar coin issued by the U.S. Mint since the Peace Dollar series ended in 1935. This coin was named after Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States, and it also commemorates the Apollo 11 moon landing, which took place in 1969. The Eisenhower dollar was designed to celebrate both an important historical figure and one of America's greatest achievements, the first successful moon landing. In 1972, the Eisenhower dollar became one of the most prominent coins in circulation, but it also faced criticism due to its size and weight, making it somewhat unpopular for daily transactions. Despite this, the Ike dollar remains highly collectible, particularly due to its connection to American history. Let's start by examining the design of the 1972 Eisenhower dollar. On the obverse side, we have a striking portrait of Dwight D. Eisenhower. This powerful image was designed by Frank Gasparro, who was the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint at the time. Gasparro's design captures the essence of Eisenhower's leadership and contribution to both World War II and his presidency. Surrounding Eisenhower's portrait are the inscriptions "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the minting date 1972. On the reverse side of the coin, we see an image of an eagle landing on the moon, holding an olive branch in its talons. This design pays tribute to the Apollo 11 mission and features a detailed rendering of the Earth. In the background, the eagle represents the United States, and its landing on the moon symbolizes the country's achievement in space exploration. Surrounding this image are the words United States of America and $1. The 1972 Eisenhower dollar was minted in 3 different varieties, known as Type I, Type II, and Type III. Each variety is distinguished by slight differences in the way the Earth is depicted on the reverse side of the coin, with type 2 being the rarest and most valuable of the three. We'll talk more about these varieties and their value in a moment. The Eisenhower dollar holds a unique place in American numismatic history. It was the last large-sized dollar coin struck for general circulation, and was made from a copper-nickel clad composition for circulation coins, while special 40% silver collector versions were also produced. This coin marks a key transitional period in U.S. currency, as it was the final dollar coin to feature a significant size, weighing 22.68 grams, with a diameter of 38.1 millimeters. After the Eisenhower dollar, the U.S. Mint shifted to smaller-sized coins, such as the Susan B. Anthony dollar. Not only does the Eisenhower dollar commemorate a highly respected figure in U.S. history, but it also celebrates one of America's greatest scientific achievements, successful moon landing of Apollo 11. As a result, the Eisenhower dollar symbolizes both American leadership and the country's technological and scientific advancements during the 20th century. 1972 Eisenhower dollar is particularly interesting to collectors due to its three distinct varieties. These varieties, known as Type I, Type II, and Type III, are based on differences in the design of the earth on the reverse of the coin. The Type I variety features a bold, block-like earth, with the islands near Florida depicted as blobs. This variety is considered the most common. Type II variety is the rarest of the three, and was the result of a die error at the Philadelphia Mint. In this variety, the earth is depicted with a faint, almost invisible appearance of the islands near Florida. Because of its rarity, the Type II variety is highly sought after by collectors and can command premium prices. Refined design, with the islands near Florida appearing more detailed and accurate. This variety is more common than Type II, but still valuable depending on its condition. In addition to these varieties, collectors often seek out error coins, such as off-center strikes or double die errors. These types of errors can make a 1972 Eisenhower dollar significantly more valuable, especially if the error is prominent and the coin is in excellent condition. Now, let's talk about the value of the 1972 Eisenhower dollar. Like most coins, the value depends on the condition, rarity, and variety of the coin. Eisenhower dollars that were used in everyday transactions are generally worth around $1 to $2. Depending on their condition, these coins are widely available due to their large mintage. Coins that were never used in circulation and remain in mint condition can be worth more. Uncirculated 1972 Eisenhower dollars typically sell for around $5 to $10, depending on the grade. Silver collector versions. The 1972 Eisenhower dollar was also minted in a 40% silver composition for collectors. These silver coins are worth significantly more due to their silver content, with values ranging from $10 to $20 for uncirculated. Examples as mentioned earlier, the Type II variety is the rarest and most valuable. Type II Eisenhower dollars can sell for $50 to $200 or more, depending on their condition and whether they have been graded by a professional service like PCGs or NGC. Additionally, any error coins or coins with unique features can command much higher prices, sometimes reaching hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the severity of the error and the coin's overall condition. The 1972 Eisenhower dollar is a coin that captures a significant moment in U.S. history. It honors one of America's most revered leaders and celebrates the country's monumental achievement in space exploration. While it may not have been popular in everyday transactions, its historical significance and unique varieties make it a prized possession for coin collectors. Whether you're just starting your collection or you're a seasoned numismatist, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar is a coin that deserves a place in your collection. Its connection to American history, combined with the potential for rare varieties and errors, makes it both an interesting and valuable coin. Thank you for watching LC Coin World. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest videos. If you have a 1972 Eisenhower dollar in your collection, let us know in the comments below. Happy collecting, and we'll see you in the next video.